Minimaps are back in Border 4? Randy Pitchford went on X this morning to discuss this topic in depth. Let's talk about minimaps and radar as they relate to navigation and combat design in Border 4. Navigation first. Border 4 is much larger than ever before and seamless. There are main missions and side quests, lots of them, that often have objectives, sometimes multiple objectives, further than the scope of a usual minimap. There is much more verticality in the game than ever before. Using the awesome new movement and traversal features in Border 4, getting up and down is fun and sometimes more frequent than moving around on ground. So, the minimap becomes problematic for navigation in environments with verticality. If you ever tried using Google Maps for walking around in Tokyo, you know how confusing and insane this can get. And there are 3 big costs to the minimap and a bunch of other costs. These costs are real and force developers to make trade-offs with other features. They include development time, screen real estate coverage, and the use of CPU and memory. So we invest more into the main big map, make it more useful, faster, better, and we invest in other features for navigation like the compass. The compass now can show you targets of opportunity and other points of interest with many markers, not just the single navigation target of a tracked mission destination. And the compass also can tell you not just which direction to go find the point of interest, objective, ally, loot, shop, or enemy, but it also indicates whether the target is above you, below you, or at your level. For nav, giving the utility of navigating, the investment into new features like EchoBot, compass, and the big map combined with the world design and moveset of the reality of performance and memory, the design we committed to for Border 4 is superior in every way. But we went on a press tour recently and a few of us went through Southeast Asia, a couple went all over Europe, and some of us toured North America. We talked to journalists, streamers, content creators, enthusiasts, and partners all over the world. Some of the people in each territory during our tour lamented the minimap. I would estimate that roughly 15% brought it up, and most of them, after playing, agreed with our decisions regarding navigation. However, a few held their ground with respect to the idea of combat utility. They advocated for a combat radar. There are conversations on social media and message forum sites all around the internet on this topic. As me and head of dev Steve Jones and some of the other guys were poking around with producers trying to figure out what it would take to add these features and if we could make it in time to ship or not, something awesome happened. In classic Gearbox style, where we have an ethos of they who builds it wins, some developers got together and found some time in the margins of their schedules. These guys splintered off and made something amazing happen. They added a combat radar feature in the game, and they just barely squeezed it in for a QA pass so that it can go into the main branch of our software in time to ship with Border 4 on September 12th. A combat radar is now an optional feature in Border 4, you guys. Here's a sneak peek of what it looks like. This happened because of the best elements of our community. I'm talking about the real fans who sincerely want the best for the game and gave constructive notes and made reasonable arguments. You know who you are and you rock. You made this happen. I hope everyone is excited by the news of this last minute added feature. I hope to see everyone at the Borderlands Fan Fest this weekend. Gearbox's communication responses with the community have honestly been really refreshing, and I hope to see this kind of communication and transparency continue throughout the lifespan of Border 4. Let me know what you guys think about the minimap being added to Border 4 last minute, and if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to send it to your friends because